The year is 1590, a time of exploration and new beginnings. The place Roanoke Island, a sliver of land off the coast of what is now North Carolina, a land full of promise and peril. A mystery unfolds here, a mystery that has haunted historians and captivated imaginations for centuries. The story of Roanoke is one of the most enduring enigmas in American history. What happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? This question has puzzled scholars and sparked countless theories. Over 100 men, women, and children vanished without a trace, leaving behind a ghostly silence. They left behind their homes, their belongings, and a single chilling clue: the word Croatoan carved into a post. This cryptic message has fueled speculation and debate for generations. It was a message that whispered of hope, of escape, of something unknown. What became of them? Were they rescued, or did they meet a darker fate? The silence from Roanoke echoes through time, a haunting reminder of dreams unfulfilled and lives lost. It is a tale of adventure and tragedy, of dreams and despair. The settlers came with hopes of a new life, but their story ended in mystery. Join us as we journey back to the age of exploration, to the shores of a new world, and attempt to unravel the enigma of the lost colony. Together we will explore the theories, the evidence, and the enduring legacy of Roanoke. The late 16th century was an era of boundless possibility, a time when the world seemed to be expanding with every new discovery. The age of exploration was in full swing, with daring adventurers setting sail to chart unknown territories and claim new lands. European powers, hungry for land and riches, set their sights on the vast expanse of the New World, dreaming of untold wealth and glory. England, not to be outdone by its continental rivals, sought to establish a foothold in this new frontier, eager to expand its influence and power. Sir Walter Raleigh, a bold explorer and visionary, secured a charter from Queen Elizabeth I to establish a colony in North America, a venture that promised both adventure and profit. This colony, he believed, would be a beacon of English power and a gateway to untold wealth, a new beginning for those willing to brave the unknown. Roanoke Island, with its strategic location and fertile land, was chosen as the site for this ambitious endeavor, a place where dreams of prosperity could take root. The first English settlers arrived on Roanoke in 1585, filled with hope and determination to build a new life in this distant land. Their journey across the vast Atlantic was fraught with peril. Storms raged, threatening to capsize their ships. Disease spread, claiming lives and weakening their resolve. Yet they persevered, driven by the promise of a new life and the belief that their efforts would pave the way for future generations. They toiled tirelessly, building homes, planting crops, and forging a community in the face of adversity.
The early days on Roanoke were a struggle for survival. The settlers, who had embarked on this journey with hopes and dreams of a prosperous new beginning, quickly found themselves in a harsh and unforgiving environment. The settlers, ill-prepared for the harsh realities of life in the New World, faced starvation, disease, and conflict with the native Algonquin tribes who called this land home. Their supplies dwindled rapidly, and the lack of proper shelter made them vulnerable to the elements.
Despite the hardships, the colonists persevered. They built homes, they planted crops, they worked tirelessly, day and night, to carve out a place for themselves in this new and challenging world. And for a brief time, it seemed as though their dreams of a new life might be realized. The village began to thrive, and there was a sense of hope and community among the settlers. But the seeds of disaster had already been sown. Unseen forces and unforeseen challenges loomed on the horizon, threatening to unravel all that they had worked so hard to build.
I, John White, became the governor of the colony. It was a position of great responsibility and immense pressure, as the survival of the entire settlement rested on my shoulders. I returned to England for supplies, leaving behind my daughter Eleanor and my newborn granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. It was a difficult decision, but one that I believed was necessary for the colony's survival. My return to Roanoke, however, would be delayed, setting in motion a chain of events that would seal the colony's fate. The seas were treacherous, and political turmoil in England further hindered my efforts to return swiftly. Little did I know the delay would have devastating consequences for those I left behind.
While Governor White was away, a sense of unease settled upon the colony. Relations with the Native Americans, once tenuous, deteriorated further. Supplies dwindled. The threat of starvation loomed.
Fear and paranoia gripped the colonists. Whispers of strange lights in the forest and unseen figures watching from the shadows spread through the settlement. Something was amiss on Roanoke Island, something sinister and unknown.
When Governor White finally returned to Roanoke in 1590, he was met with an eerie silence. The settlement was deserted, homes stood empty, possessions lay scattered. Where had the colonists gone? The disappearance of the Roanoke colonists is one of the most baffling mysteries in history. Over 100 men, women and children vanished without a trace, leaving behind only a handful of clues. The most tantalizing clue was the word Croatoan carved into a post in the settlement. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island and home to a friendly Native American tribe. Was it a message of hope, a sign that the colonists had sought refuge with their allies? Another clue, the word CRO carved into a tree, only deepened the mystery. What did it mean? Was it a desperate plea for help or a message left by someone else entirely? Where did they go? Theories abound as to what happened to the lost colony. Some believe that the colonists integrated with the Croatoan tribe, their descendants living among the native population to this day. Others speculate that they fell victim to disease, starvation, or conflict with hostile tribes. Still others point to the possibility of a hurricane, a sudden and catastrophic event that wiped out the colony. Some even whisper of darker possibilities, of foul play, of something sinister lurking in the shadows of Roanoke Island. The truth, lost to time, remains elusive, but the mystery of the lost colony continues to intrigue and inspire, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of the unknown. In recent years, archaeologists and historians have unearthed tantalizing clues that shed new light on the fate of the Roanoke colonists. Fragments of pottery, tools, and even human remains have been discovered, offering glimpses into their daily lives and the challenges they faced. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed the outlines of structures, suggesting a more extensive settlement than previously thought. Chemical analysis of soil samples hints at the possibility of drought conditions, adding weight to theories of starvation and desperation. Despite these discoveries, the mystery of the lost colony endures. Each new find raises more questions than it answers, fueling speculation and igniting the imaginations of those who seek to unravel the truth. The lost colony of Roanoke stands as a haunting reminder of the perils and uncertainties faced by early explorers. It is a tale of ambition and tragedy, of dreams shattered and mysteries unsolved. The story of Roanoke serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most well-laid plans can go awry, and that the wilderness holds secrets that may never be fully understood. But it is also a story of resilience and the enduring human spirit. The colonists, faced with unimaginable hardships, clung to hope and fought for survival against overwhelming odds. The mystery endures. The disappearance of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. Centuries have passed, yet the fate of those who vanished into the wilds of the New World continues to captivate and intrigue. Was their disappearance a result of natural forces, human conflict, or something altogether more sinister? The answer, lost to time, may never be fully known, but the search for answers continues. What do you think happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Share your thoughts, your theories, and your own interpretations of the clues. The mystery endures, waiting for someone to unlock its secrets.